I'm here with Michael Bunda, and we're talking about a card that you have a lot of time for. You played it in Standard, you think it's good in some other formats. I know it's Spotlight on Eldritch Moon this weekend, but Prized Amalgam is a card that gets unlocked by some stuff in Eldritch Moon. Talk to me about this zombie.
So the zombie is it's a 3/3 for 3, which is like it's a good hill giant, but it's one less mana. So the card, if you look aside of the converted mana cost, it's actually just a good creature in limited. But the thing is, it has like this entire piece of text down here, which is like the key components of the card. So the card is, as I said, a hill giant with converted mana cost 3. But if you play it in a shell with a merge, if you play it in a shell where you draw your entire deck and actually have like the possibility or the opportunity to cast a creature from the grave, it could be Gravecrawler, it's Bloodghast, like all these zombie creatures from prior sets, you can get it back into play, you can sneak it into play. And it doesn't look that powerful because it's only a 3/3, but you have 4 copies in your deck. So if you're lucky, or if you set up a turn where you get all 4 into play, it's 12 damage, like on the table, plus the card that you reanimated or you played from your graveyard.
So give me an example of a card you can play from your graveyard in Standard that will bring Prized Amalgam back into play.
Yeah, so what we played in our deck at this tournament, it was an Emerge, so we played the Haunted Dead. There was like some different versions with Stitch Scab, the 3-1 that you can also discard cards to. But we play Haunted Dead because you get 2 bodies and you get the converted mana cost 4 from the Haunted Dead for 2 mana.
So you get the 2/2 Haunted Dead, and then you get a 1/1 white spirit token.
Exactly. And then also the next turn, like if you do this on turn 3, you have a converted mana cost 4 next turn, so you can pay 3 mana to cast like the Octopus and then tap your entire...
So Elder Deep Fiend, for example.
Exactly, Elder Deep Fiend, yeah.
Now, what's the best thing to discard to a Haunted Dead if you're gonna be doing all these crazy graveyard shenanigans?
Yeah, so like, the scenario is you have 2 Prized Amalgam. You can have 4, you can have 2, you can have 3 in your opening hand, and you have the opportunity to put a Haunted Dead into the grave. So on turn 3, if you have a Haunted Dead in your grave, you press on the ability to discard 2 cards. So the way the ruling works is you discard 2 cards, put the Prized Amalgams into the graveyard to reanimate the Haunted Dead. There's a trigger on the stack, and then because the Haunted Dead entered the battlefield from the graveyard and the 2 Prized Amalgams are in the graveyard, there's a trigger from those 2 creatures as well. So you get the Spirit, you get the Haunted Dead, and then end of turn you get 2 3/3s untapped. Or tapped, sorry, not untapped, yeah.
But then they untap and then they smash your opponent on the next turn. Okay, so Prized Amalgam, you're playing with it in Standard, you like it in Modern with Birding Inquiry and Bloodghast.
Yeah,
this is a card that not only hits hard, it comes back for more.
Yeah.
Michael Bunda giving us a single card strategy here on Prized Amalgam.
Yeah.